Hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome. Fine Monday to you all. Good to see ya. Angry Turbot, Thalen, Gamer Geek, Naiba, of course, Ellie Wafu. How are you today? Dr. Fanny Pack, Playing Control, Haffa, Crestitch. How's everyone doing today? I'm excited. We have not played. Hey, what's up, Diva? How are you? Oh man, I gotta say, Diva? I think I'm saying your name improperly. Nika Killa! I love your role reversal Super Friends deck. It's so much fun. We're probably end up playing it because, oh man, I really enjoy role reversal. Some great gotcha moments. Nika Killa! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Winnaby? Elias Babylon. Harmonious Charisma. Taylor Jones for the 21st month. Welcome you as well. Big scoops here for you. Thank you. I am hyped. We haven't played much Modern lately, but this is, Diva should be a mod. Diva? I mean, it says Diva, but I think it's Diva. But it's probably not surprising that I'm mispronouncing it. Did I do it right? No? Yes! Alright, we did it. So this deck, oh man, I'm really excited for this deck. And welcome everyone. This is a Connolly deck. Connolly Woods, who makes some really fun janky decks. And I saw this deck on Connolly's Twitter, and I was like, alright, it's got Commandeer. It's got Commandeer in the main deck. We gotta play this deck because I love Commandeer about more than any card. It is so awesome to get people with. Like, if you can play Tron and get a Karn with Commandeer, I don't know if there's a better feeling in all of Modern. Angry Turba, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So we'll talk about this deck in a minute. That'll be our deck tech in just a minute. We gotta do our reminders first, though, of course, and then, no Blood Moons in this one. Although I guess you could play like a Blue Moon style of this deck. Although you kind of want the black mana for Notion Thief as a backup Narset, because that's really the main plan of the deck. While the Commandeer is what drew me in, we're really trying to like wheel away our opponent's hand when Day is doing a Narset. It's just such a funny janky deck to play. So I actually kind of like Commandeer more than Bribery. Bribery's a little whiffable, and Commandeer is also free. So sometimes your opponent just like tries to turn 3 Karn, and you're like, haha, steal your Karn, eat your Tron land. Karthus Jamas, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Hey, what's up, awesome dude? How you doing? Hopefully doing all right. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Anyway, let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, start playing some Magic, then we can talk about this weekend, if anyone did anything exciting or played some Magic. There's some Magic Pro League stuff going on, which I don't even know. We record the podcast, so we talk about it on the podcast. I don't even know what's going on. Always something weird going on in the Magic world, that's for sure. Windfall is not Modern legal, at least yet. Maybe Windfall, I mean, Modern Horizon spoilers start next Monday, so maybe, but it seems unlikely because, yeah, it's only legal in Vintage, I believe. I don't think it's even legal in Legacy, so it just takes forever to win with this deck. I mean, isn't winning just wheeling away our opponent's hand? We're not trying to kill people. We're just trying to make them not do anything. Oh, goodness. So, anyway, let's do our reminders, and then we'll talk about this deck. So, Replay YouTube, if you need your sticker, the reward command will take you to Sticker Land. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I mistyped it. There you go. Yeah, you can go get your sticker at the reward command. So, yes, Replay YouTube. That's where you find all the old streams, including this one in the future. And then, of course, the normal YouTube. Got some budget Magic tonight. Last night, we played Flibblethip and Friends in Standard for a bunch of brew. I think Krim played a Daravel 8-rack deck this morning. So, keep an eye out for that against odds this week. Oh, I cannot wait for the against odds deck to go up. Niv won the poll. Niv Mizzet Reborn. And Oh, that card is fun. That card is so much fun. So, a Sweet Against Odds this week. Hey, what's up, Armchair General? Goddard Hazard for the 18th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. And if you need any new War of the Spark cards or coming soon Modern Horizon cards, they got you covered over at cardkingdom.com. So, thank you so much to Card Kingdom for sponsoring the stream, supporting the show. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, donations, always appreciated, certainly not required. $2 more gets your message read on stream. Crack-a-bones for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Niv is better than I was expecting. I actually think Niv is super sweet. There's some constraints on the mana, of course, but if you build your deck around it, it's so easy to draw so many cards, and you're not just drawing cards, you're drawing really good cards. So Niv is super awesome. Why still keep the deck list on screen with the Twitch extension working? Oh, I guess I could. I guess I don't technically need to have it, do I? You're right. That's true. We have our new Twitch extension where you can see the deck list. So I guess it's not necessary. But then what will we do with all that space? Ooh, I probably should have thought of that ahead of time. I guess we can have more chat maybe, and have more room for chat. That's sweet. Oh, we're already maxed. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, that'll work. We can keep our record up there, chat, more room for the camera, more room for the hand. I like it. That'll work. Yeah, thank you. That is good thinking. Does it work on mobile? Rolfstop, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I am not 100% sure. I hope it works on mobile. You'll have to let me know. I haven't tried it. If it doesn't work, the deck it should also be down below in the deck viewer below the stream, which I think would work on mobile. Hey, what's up, King and Carrot Flowers? How are you today? Move the chat down a tiny bit. Is the chat too high? All right, chat coming down a tiny bit. I mean, I think that's fine. That should work, hopefully. All right. Hey, what's up, Danae? So let's talk about this deck, and then we will start to play some Magic. I'm really excited to try this out. So yeah, here, our deck for today is Pitch Blue. This is a Connolly Woods deck, and this deck, it's trying to do one thing, essentially, and that thing is to stick a Narset, new Narset, or a Notion Thief as a backup Narset. These are both cards that basically make it so our opponent can't draw extra cards. Notion Thief actually lets us draw the extra cards if our opponent would draw them. Narset just stops our opponent from drawing extra cards. They can only draw one each turn. So if we could stick a Narset or a Notion Thief, then our next step is Today's Undoing, which basically is like a Wheel of Fortune, essentially. You shuffle your hands and graveyards into the library, everyone draws 7 cards, we end our turn. Well, if we could do this after we get down Notion Thief or Narset, we are going to wipe our opponent's hand. We might even draw a bunch of cards with Notion Thief, and then hopefully we can proceed from there to win the game. The other cool part about this deck is the reason it's called Pitch Blue is because we have all these free cards. We have Disrupting Shoal. We have Commandeer. So Disrupting Shoal, kind of like a really bad restricted Force of Will. Commandeer, we can exile blue cards instead of paying its mana cost to gain control of a non-creature spell, like a Planeswalker or instant or a sorcery. We even have Snapback, lets us exile blue card to bounce a creature. So all these cards are really sweet because they let us protect our Narset or our Notion Thief. We can like tap out for Narset and still be able to cast a counter spell, a Commandeer, a Snapback, to hopefully keep Narset alive, to then be able to cast our Days Undoing the next turn. We have some jankiness too, like Lore Broker just taps to loot for each player. So in theory, if we have our Narset out, or our Notion Thief out, we're getting all the benefit from the Lore Broker. Then we have some protection, Spell Pierce, Spell Snare, some bounce spells, unsubstantiates, remands, void snares. So that's how we're like slowing our opponent down. We don't really have have hard removal, but these cards work really well in our deck because we're able to bounce our opponent's stuff and then wheel it away. So our bounce spells can kind of turn into hard removal spells once we have our combo going. Vendilion Clique, another way to bounce something, get it out of our opponent's hand. Border Post, we only got 18 lands. It's essentially so we can pitch it to Disrupting Shoal. It's like a bad land that we can pitch to Disrupting Shoal. One Venser for more bouncing. The sideboard, we get a bit of real removal. Tyrant Scorn for early game. Damnation to sweep the board. A Pongify, because Pongify, I don't know. I don't know why there's a Pongify. Blast Zone, really good at dealing with small things. Unmoored Eagle for combo. Ashiok, Relic for graveyard hate. More Commandeers if we play against Tron. We are going to try to steal a card. And yeah, this is going to be fun. I am very excited for this. What is the price of the deck? That is a good question. Commandeer's kind of expensive. 508 is the current price. Polluted Delta is like 120 of that. And then like Vendilion Clique's a little bit. Days Undoing's actually more than $10 a copy somehow. But all right, let's give this a shot. We're gonna jump into a Modern League, give it a shot. Hey Seth, good evening from the UK. Hope you're doing good. I am doing well, Bailey. Just had a pretty good weekend. Recorded the podcast, had a fun podcast, and now it's stream time. Thank you for the host, Black and White. All right, so leagues. Hopefully we can feed the kids. Hopefully we can feed the children. Get some treasure chests today. Yeah, let's do friendly. This seems like a friendly deck, right? Friendly? Friendly. Oh, the MPL stuff. Actually, please do not send me nudes. No. Please do not. Yeah, the MPL stuff, I don't even know. I'm glad I'm not someone who's aspiring to be a pro Magic player because it seems like a mess. Yeah. Detriel, welcome to the Fishbowl. What's up to you? Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Today's podcast is mostly MPL stuff, also talking about kind of the end of Mythic Edition, the compensation and sheets and so forth. Those are the main topics in Fish Mail. Next week will be to spoiler season, and we'll have that. Yeah, I'm really excited to try this deck. Eperdell. We can't keep the Zero Lander. That's not going to do it. Huh. Ugh. Hopefully Spell Pierce is good. Yeah, hopefully Spell Pierce is good. Should be perfect. We do not want a Disrupting Shoal here. We want combo pieces, I think. It's kind of rainy in New York the last couple days. How hard is it to just have top 32 based off points each year in your MPL? I mean, that sounds good in practice. Although there's been other issues which have led to some of the problems. I don't even know. I don't know what the goal is for the MPL. I think that's what I am having a hard time with. Like, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be... Oh, this is not a good Spell Pierce matchup. This might go very poorly very quickly. Opponent's going to empty their hand. I guess we can Spell Pierce like a Goblin Grenade. That's another land. Oh, boy. We don't have real removal. All right. Pass the turn. I don't know if we want stream mode or not. If we don't have... That's the other reason to leave the deck. I think I'm just going to leave the deck list up there. Even though... Can you find it on mobile? I think it actually sort of works better because it covers up the chat. Like, I think it looks nicer if we just go into stream mode. And, leave it on stream. I think it'll be especially helpful for arena streams. I think for Magic Online streams, maybe we just leave the deck list up. Bone it. Getting in. Hitting us. Losing my voice for a second. All right, down to 18. So many lands. So many Spell Pierces, so few targets for either. Yeah, I mean, we can pierce things. But our opponent's deck doesn't play many spells. Burning Tree. Oh, dear. Yeah, this is not the matchup for the double Spell Pierce ad. I'm doing pretty well, Bailey Gaming. How are you? What's going on with the MPL? Who knows? I don't think anyone knows. Jerry Thompson quit because of issues. Yuya got kicked out. They added a couple of new players who are not pros in the traditional sense, so it is an interesting time for the MPL. Well, let's lore broker. I think we're pretty dead though. Opponent's got a lot of damage coming across, and we have not a lot of ways to stop it. We only have 18 lands. We kind of flooded and mulliganed and lost. Opponent tapping, untapping, tapping. What is going on? Is this another Bushwhacker? We're definitely dead to another Bushwhacker. This does not seem like the most ideal matchup. Oh! Alright. Spell Pierce. I think we're still dead. Because we don't have sweepers or anything. Emptying our opponent's hand doesn't really do anything. Opponent just counters and then bushwhacks. Well, that was a really good 8-whack hand. A very good and very lethal 8-whack hand. Alright. On to sideboarding. See what we have against this. I think, I like both of the players added to the MPL. Meme Mixtape, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Linguistic Linguini lingers longingly at your languid love. Nailed it. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. So I think the weird part is the part of the MPL that's weird is, Ezaman, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We don't really know what the purpose is, I guess. That is the confusing part. Is it like, if the idea is to like have it be an entertainment product, then probably having the best entertainers or most popular people or whoever you feel like for whatever purpose, that makes a lot of sense. If this is like the replacement for gold, silver, platinum that people have been working on for years in like traditional pro Magic, then it feels kind of weird. I think what I kind of feel like is I wish that they had just like had the MPL be its own thing and invite whoever they want and have it be a league and have some people qualify for the pro tours or whatever, but then also have normal pro Magic. I think it's the duality of it that's very hard to figure out. How much fun did you have with the Bolas' Citadel deck? The Bolas' Citadel deck was super fun, right up into the point where I got constantly yelled at for not killing people with Bolas' Citadel. Other than that, it was a blast. Aggro for the 8th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. That seems reasonable. This still feels like a hard matchup, but Blast Zone is good. Alright. This is technically a one-lander, but it's really a two-lander because we have this border post. And we have our combo. I don't know how effective it'll be in this matchup, but we do have Narset, and we do have Days Undoing, and we do have Lore Broker, so we have a lot of what we want here. This could work, even in a bad matchup. Why do we have ugly lands? I thought I put in all white border lands. Hey, what's up, Uba Ninja? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Games Nate? This is Pitch Blue, basically a Narset Days Undoing combo deck, more or less. Play an island. Yeah, let's just pass. We can kill something, we can remand something to draw a card. We basically want to get to Narset plus Days Undoing. That's our main plan. Legion Loyalist for our opponent. Okay. And I guess Snapback could be good here too. And Mog Fanatic. Well, let's just kill Foundry Street. La Plato! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So, I like to play white borders in kind of trolly decks, and Narset Days Undoing, pretty trolly. Opponent gets in. So the idea is, Narset makes it so opponents can only draw one card each turn. Days Undoing, of course, forces essentially our opponent to discard, shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library, then draw 7. With a Narset out, that doesn't really work, so we mind twist away their hand. We also have Notion Thief, which makes the plan even better. All right, let's pass. Leave up Remand this turn. Next turn, hopefully start doing important Magic the Gathering plays. Opponent, thinking. Why the border post instead of lands? It's basically a border post that we can pitch to Disrupting Shoal, or basically a land that we can also pitch to Disrupting Shoal. There's the Bushwhacker. Well, Remand Bushwhacker. Ooh, Disrupting Shoal's pretty good. Opponent, combat. Attack. Can we keep our Narset alive is the question. Opponent gets in, hits us. Yeah. Down to 17. We draw a swamp. Alright, let's Lore Broker. I think we got to keep waiting. Lore Broker. Swamp. Pass the turn. If we have to, we can Disrupting Shoal the... Yeah, we probably got a Disrupting Shoal the Foundry Street. Or the Bushwhacker. Rather. Bushwhacker. Yep. So, pitch Days Undoing. Counter the Bushwhacker. Opponent. The Sphinx that can be cast from exile may be good. That would be a way to potentially... yeah, we're not going to block. A way to potentially... get value out of Disrupting Shoal. Well, alright. Play Narset. Take down Narset. Take Days Undoing. Can we keep it alive? Can we keep our stuff alive? That's a problem. We can't keep Narset alive, can we? Ugh. Alright, pass the turn. We can make our opponent... Maybe we just make our opponent discard their card, but then we lose our Narset. I guess we lose our Narset anyway. Well, let's just wait. Pass the turn. The other thing is, Disrupting Shoal is pretty limited. We'd have to counter something that costs 4, and that's getting a little bit on the high end. So I don't think we'd want to play too many of them. Yeah, our opponent's not going to discard a ton of cards, but it does refill our hand, which is nice. Opponent, combat. Attacks. Wow, face all the way? Face, 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 okay. Well, we take it. One, two, three, four. Then we Lore Broker. Make our opponent discard. We loot. We're doing it, kinda. Ouch. Well, that's less good. Aww. Oh, I thought we were going to do something. Well, discard Spell Snare. I mean, I guess Damnation is a way to stay alive. Opponent discards Goblin Guide. And Wow, goblin grenades. Okay. I guess that puts us pretty close to being dead, unfortunately. Because they can sack. Oh, this isn't good. We're so dead. We needed that Narset. Have I done what thing, Lord Motley Pants? Well, they need 2 more mana to activate Ruins. I mean, I guess we just Lore Broker. Loot. Discard a Disrupting Shoal. Yeah, I mean, this is what we got. Damnation. Yeah, down to 3, down to 2. This doesn't feel like the best matchup for our combo. This is... 8-Whack is about as aggressive as it gets in Modern. So this does not feel like the best matchup for us. Opponent. I mean, we've played one game in a bad matchup, so I think it's too early to consider the deck bad. We draw Lore Broker. We are in a rough spot where if our opponent draws a land, we die to Ruins. Goblin Guide. Opponent. Combat. And we don't really have a way to kill Ramanamp Ruins or a way to gain life. Blast Zone. Well. Bounce. Goblin Guide. Untap. Disrupting Shoal. I'll play Blast Zone. Yeah, let's try to do our thing. Snapback, we'll discard. Disrupting Shoal. Opponent, we're looting them into lands. Discards the Goblin Guide. Yeah, we're dead. Opponent. Yeah, we're just too far behind without enough ways to gain life. That Lightning Bolt on Narset really changed the game. Opponent had the Narset answer, or we would have done what our deck was trying to do. Opponent. Opponent. Alright, opponent draws a land, and we will scoop it up. Well, so far, not great for Pitch Blue. But, like I said, that has got to be, like, one of the literal worst matchups for this deck in all of Modern. Like, 0 out of 10 bad. I think we mostly want to be playing more, like, mid-rangey or aggro decks. Since you've announced that Goldfish Gladiators been discontinued, I had an idea for a Goldfish YouTube series, Arena Deck Doctor. Fans can submit decks that they already have together in Arena, along with the number of wildcards available for them. You could optimize and test the deck to help them grind their collection. That's a really cool idea, P1991. Yeah, I'm sure there's some... It is definitely a janky deck, that's for sure. I mean, worst case, we don't have any luck with it, and then I guess we'll probably try something else for the second part of the stream. That's not Burn, though. We're not playing Bird. We're playing 8-Whack, and they have a board full of creatures. Alright, so we are on the draw here in game number 2. Hey, what's up, Dragon? Oh, we're trying to wheel away some people's hands in Modern. Okay. This hand actually looks pretty good. We'll see how it works. We have a Narset. and a Lore Broker, and a Notion Thief. This seems fine. Do you have any competitive deck lists using the new bow? I haven't seen too many tournament deck lists using Vivian's Arc Bow yet. Opponent, Blooming Marsh, and Thoughtseize. Alright. Well, boo. Yeah, I think 8-Whack is a lot worse for this deck than Burn. Hey, what's up, Zerdos? How are you today? I think you're valuing Disrupting Scepter in Game 1. Once you have the mana advantage, it's protection against a spell threat. I'd have to think back on Game 1. I know we were pretty far behind. Island go. Hey, what's going on? Always have a great time when I end up playing against you, even if I end up getting dumpstered by Beautiful Jang. Opponent has a Nile Spellbomb. Alright, that's not too exciting. Well, Watery Grave untapped. Pass the turn. Gotta find some lands. We want to get in a position where we can flash in Notion Thief and then start forcing our opponent to draw cards. Opponent, yeah, gonna cash in the Nile Spellbomb, draw a card. 8 p.m. Productions for the 27th month in a row, along with Verabit for 27 months in a row. Yes, it's modern day Verabit. Welcome you both back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I have a deck I need help with, a Bant Proliferate deck I call Bentiferate? Bentiferate. I like that. I'm tarot building for best of one. Could I submit it to you for advice? Sure, Oga. I would love to take a look at it. Lingering Souls. Well, we do need a land. Let's remand it. Draw a land. Alright. Getting closer. Opponent passes. Play an island. Lore Broker. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Liso? Why do you choose Unmoored in the sideboard as a sideboard card when you can pay 2 life with Surgical? This is not a deck that I built from scratch. Unmoored Ego does offer some upsides. You don't need the card in the graveyard. Tarmogoyf. Okay. Opponent, passing. Well, now... Oh, there's Narset too. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, pass the turn. We need our opponent to tap out. We need him to tap out. We got the Notion Thief. We're so close. Opponent, what do you got? Oh, we're close to actually doing the things we're trying to do. Yes, we have the Monday afternoon stream this week, Nate. Can you please say hi to Nino Sardina? He's your biggest fan and will appreciate this. Well, hello to Nino Sardina. Thank you for being a fan. I think it's more important to protect our stuff. We have a snapback that we can use on Goyf if we want to. Inquisition. Okay. Ugh. Tap out. Play that Lingering Souls. We need this sweet Notion Thief value. How well is your war collection going on MTG Arena? It's going pretty good, but that's mostly a product of spending money on it. Opponent, getting in with the Goyf. Hitting us. Down to 14. Godless Shrine, untapped. Goyf 2. Okay. Well, we're going to go for it. Notion Thief. We know one of the 2 cards is a Lingering Souls. Lore Broker. Opponent. Don't do it. Assassin's Trophy. So their last card was Assassin's Trophy? Alright. Alright. That's brutal. Opponent. Lore Broker. Yeah. Now we just loot. Opponent gets to... Well, we'll discard Spell Pierce. Untap. Well, let's... Lore Broker. Because if we hit a land, we get to execute our plan. It's a Spell Snare. Oh, what are we getting punted on here? I'm very confused. We lost to 8-Whack in round 1. Poor Shade. What are we getting punted for? I'm so confused. Cast Snapback to save the thief? Well, we got a Narset in hand. I mean, we have a Narset in hand. Looting main phase is because if we hit a land, we have our combo of Narset Days Undoing. But since we don't have a land, we can't actually do really anything here. So I guess we discard a Spell Snare and just pass the turn. Oh, opponent's got Lingering Souls for days. Alright, pass the turn. Oh boy, that land would have been so helpful. Hey, what's up, Zenglang? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, bounce a Goif. Take 5. We really need that land last turn. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Niv is coming for Much a Brew against the odds on Wednesday. Opponent. Lingering Souls. Yeah. Not gonna cut it. Lingering Souls. So we get to bounce another Goif. Too little too late. We did not hit the mana for the Narset Days Undoing. And now we're just so far behind on board. Void Snare. Well, that's cute. Yeah, I don't know about this deck. It seems fun and funny, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how it actually wins. Well, we play a Narset. We bounce a Goif. We pass the turn. Our Narset technically gets to live. With all the proliferate in this deck, 5-0 in competitive. Did it? I haven't seen the list get published, but I might have missed it. Tarmogoyf for our opponent. And Tarmogoyf. Yeah. There's not really a way for our deck to get out of this. This is the part I'm struggling with, is we don't really have removal. So I'm not sure how we ever get back from behind. Captain Markov for the 7th month in a row. I know it's still about a month off. Any word on Modern Horizon spoilers? Really? That's the draw? You gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Alright. Opponent. Isn't Teferi better than Days Undoing? I mean, it doesn't wheel away the opponent's hand, although so far Days Undoing has not wheeled away the opponent's hand either. Opponent gets in. Hits us. We draw land and we scoop it up. Yikes. So far, we haven't got to do anything cool. Hopefully, the coolness is coming with this deck. Hopefully, we're getting there. The coolness is hopefully just around the corner. Dragon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. So, Commandeer can help against removal spells. We probably have to bring in some amount of removal. Tony Gruff, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. This is a deck that Connolly Woods has been messing around with. We didn't have Notion Thief, though. And Narset isn't a Notion Thief. It lets your opponent draw 1 card a turn. So if we activate it on our opponent's upkeep, they still just get to loot. And if we activate it during our turn, and our opponent hasn't randomly drawn a card, it doesn't do anything. Ashiok. Is Ashiok worth it? I mean, we can try it. Ooh, let me see, Yoga. I mean, we could try it. Well, I mean, I'm assuming we keep our combo because that's why we're playing the deck. We can bring in the Tyrant Scorns. Commandeer's probably not as exciting in this matchup. We haven't had any great Commandeer matchups yet. Disrupting Shoal, I guess we got to be able to answer... We got to be able to answer our opponent's threats somehow. Alright, let's give it a shot. I mean, Snapback is like our removal, so I feel like we kind of have to keep it. Well, we got Lore Brokers, so everyone gets to loot. I guess that's something. Bant Liferate. Ooh, that is a spicy one, Oga. So I think probably gonna want to try to find a way to bring in some removal. It looks like the proliferate part seems really fun, but I imagine there's some rough games if your opponent plays some creatures, because there isn't a real easy way to deal with them before 6 mana. So I think maybe some early game removal would probably go a long way. Border Post is basically a tap land that can theoretically pitch to Disrupting Shoal. Did I have lunch yet? I have not had lunch yet. I'll probably have dinner when we finish up our stream. Lore Broker. Alright, so get down our Lore Broker. We don't really have anything to go with it, though. Yeah, Commandeer is really good in certain matchups. Control, Tron, Ad Nauseum's a good example. Opponent, Marsh Flats, cracks it. Godless Shrine. Making both players loot feels weird if we don't have our combo pieces, but I guess we still gotta do it because we gotta find our stuff eventually. Opponent. Put together an Esper Mill list for standard. Ew, let me take a look, Dragon. Esper Mill. Ooh, all the discard. All the planeswalkers. 4 Ashiok's and Spark Doubles for Ashiok. I would be a little worried about not having targets for Spark Doubles since you can't copy other players' stuff, but opponent. Whew. Alright. Picking us apart, just taking it all. Opponent passes. Well, let's loot. See if we can hit a land. Come on, land. Ugh. Okay. Well, discard Venser. Opponent also gets to loot. So close. We're actually getting kind of punished by border posts here because we can't Narset. So, play a border post. Play the land. I don't think we can play Lore Broker because of Liliana, and we can't lose Narset here. Narset is... Yeah, we're not going to play the second Lore Broker. Pass the turn. Yeah, opponents shocked away a lot of their life total and thought seized it. What do you think about Thief of Sanity in Modern? Thief of Sanity is not bad. Alright, opponent has Dark Confidant. Well, that actually gets around our Narset. Ashiok. That gets around all of our plans. Well, play Narset. Take down Narset. Take Days Undoing. Pass the turn. We got the combo. Does it survive? They've cast a lot of their discard. We might actually be doing it. Ooh, let me see, Yogurt Man. Opponent. Dark Confidant. Please not a Thoughtseize. Tarmogoyf. Okay. Down to 8. Draws for their turn, unfortunately. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Grixis Demons. Ooh. Shadowborn Apostle is a cool card. Opponent. Combat. Confidant. Getting in. Alright, we block. And then we loot. This blowout's happening every matchup. Filthy Rascal, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, the tradition continues. Narset dying with the loot trigger on the stack. Helldozer is sweet. I don't know if there are any... I'm not aware of any infinite combos for it. But it is definitely sweet. Alright. Discard. We untap. Play another Lore Broker. Come on! Something to go with this Days Undoing! Pass the turn. We could have pitched Lore Broker to stop that. Well, we didn't have Disrupting Shoal in our hand. Liliana. Can't do anything about that. Liliana takes down, I'm sure. Oh, takes up. Okay. Well, we'll discard Disrupting Shoal. Notion Thief would be good. Narset would be okay. Oh, so close. I don't think we want to give up our Days Undoing. Like, what is the point of our deck if we're not Narset Days Undoing? Ah, there's Commandeer. Well, loot with Lore Broker. Border Post. Discard Border Post. Maybe we just Days Undoing. Yeah. All right. Sure. Day's Undoing. New hands for everyone. Pass the turn. We didn't have Commandeer either. We can't cast cards that were in our hand. Armadillo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, we found a Notion Thief. We also reloaded our opponent's hand, and they get to start casting discard again. Hey, how are you, Armchair General? Good to see ya. You should be aggressively using Lore Broker. I mean, we've used Lore Broker every turn. Opponent. Casting things. Many things. Thinking it over. Ocean Thief sounds like it should be a good name for a merfolk. Oh my goodness. Okay, stripping our hand. We don't have a way to get rid of Liliana. Which means we probably get got by Liliana Ultimate. Takes up. Huh. Okay. Discard a... I guess a land. Opponent discards a Goyf. We can try to flash in Notion Thief and attack, but I'm sure our opponent has removal. We draw Narset. Well, pass the turn. I think that's our only realistic option here. Because otherwise, Liliana ultimates, and that's not very good for us. I feel like this deck does not have a lot of answers to anything. Yeah, I kind of feel like that too. Alright, opponent, Scavenging Ooze. Opponent. Ticks up. Okay, we discard the Remand. Yeah, discard Remand. Opponent discards Temple Garden. Well, we'll see what their last card is. Ooze. That's unfortunate. Okay. Double ooze means we can't get through. Alright, so play Notion Thief. Untap. My Kukuru is cute, but not game winning. Oh. Oh, we gotta play Narset. We gotta take down Narset. We gotta find answers to these oozes. Come on, deck. Well, that kinda works. Play my Kukuru. Snap back and ooze. Snap back and ooze. I mean, this does let us hit Liliana. We still haven't done anything with our combo, though, which is so sad. The blowout potential seems there, but we haven't been able to make it work. Hit the Narset. The oozes are returning. Liliana can kill our Notion Thief. And then we're kind of back to where we were before. Hey, what's up, Zach? Why main phase that? I mean, if we don't hit Liliana, Liliana ultimates. And we're not going to beat a Liliana ultimate. So hitting Liliana is necessary. I mean, remember the time we cast 3 cards to not lose half of our permanents? Alright, opponent. Passes. Oozes return. We don't... Commandeer. Well, take down Narset. Take an unsubstantiate. Pass the turn. So we do get to draw a card. We kind of did a Narset thing. Sort of. The Flibblethip and Friends deck is sweet, Zach. I really like that deck. Vote it. So Narset only lets players draw one card each turn. So if we activate Maikukuru on our opponent's upkeep, our opponent draws the card from Maikukuru, but not for their turn. So there's really no difference. Our opponent's going to draw the top card of their deck. They're either going to draw it for Maikukuru, or they're going to draw it for their turn. So activating on upkeep makes literally no difference in this scenario. So opponent's going to kill our Narset. I mean, I guess we can... Oh, we can't. All right, Narset down. Yep. Opponent. I mean, it still makes us draw anyway, though. I'm confused by the upkeep thing. Am I missing something that that makes that better? Like, what's the value of tapping our mana during our opponent's draw step? Like, I can't think of any reason that that's relevant. I'm confused by that theory. Opponent passes. Well, we get another Narset. Well, I mean, play Narset. Pass the turn. Do not take down Narset. We're still, like, technically sort of in the game. A little. Trying to. Oh, I'm so disappointed that we haven't been able to do anything sweet. Oh, Gyre Sanitarium. That might make more sense. Yeah, if it's a looting effect, then yes. Then that makes sense. Maikukuru is just straight up each player draws. But looting, yeah. On upkeep when our opponent's empty-handed, we get a free loot out of it. So that, yes, I definitely agree with that. Opponent. Growing the oozes. Growing the oozes. And tapping, untapping. Oh. Oh, we cannot catch a break. That's a Maelstrom Pulse off the top. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Hits us. Ugh. Oh, so far, this has been not great. We have not done the cool things we were hoping for. Opponent hits us. To 12. Liliana ticks up. Well, we discard Commandeer. Opponent Fatal Push. Untap. Border Post. Well, Border Post. Play Border Post. Pass the turn. Opponent. I think we have to unsubstantiate a creature. We're just going to die. We don't really have removal. Ticks up. Well, bounce and ooze. Opponent. Mizu for the 16th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Lingering Souls discarded. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent gets it. Hits us. Down to 9. And well, maybe our matchups have just been bad. We played 8-Whack Goblins, which feels unbelievably bad, into Abzan, which also, they just have so much removal for all of our pieces. Hey, what's up, Anoronics? How are you? Opponent, Lingering Souls, sure. Well, we're dead on board, and our deck does not answer dead on board. Spell Snare. All right, on to the next one. Let's see if we can at least do something cool with this deck. We have to. It seems like the deck can do such cool things in the right scenario. Maybe we just haven't hit the right matchups yet. Did you talk about the MPL? Can't catch the podcast, so I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, this hand we lost. We've also lost the die roll every round, I believe. Is 8-Wax still good for upcoming SCG events? It's still one of the better, or maybe one of the best budget decks. As far as, like, top-tier deck, I nailed it, Anoronics. I remembered. Yeah, there's the Gaia Reach. We do have the Gaia Reach. As far as being, like, a top-tier deck, it's not. But as far as being one of the better budget decks, I believe it is. All right, Inquisition. Yeah, Blazing Archon is a 9-mana, 5/6 white creature Archon. 9 mana or 8 mana? I think it's 9 mana. That makes it so creatures can't attack you. There goes our Narset. We draw a Blast Zone. Well, land go. Well, come on, Narset. Hey, what's up, the Logic Blade? How are you? So the MPL thing, I just don't know what the purpose of the MPL is. That's my main takeaway. I don't understand what the plan or the goal is. So I'm just mostly confused. And I feel like Wizards also does not really have a plan. Or if they do have a plan, they keep changing it every month or two. So I don't know. Because it started off as like the top 32 players by pro points. Wow. Okay. That's okay. Phyrexian Totem. I have not seen Phyrexian Totem in a while. That's something. Ooh, Notion Thief, but we don't have black mana. Ooh, alright. Gaia Reach Sanitarium go. Hey, what's up, Jim? How are you? Wow, with the raiding party. Welcome, Jim Davis, and all of his awesome viewers. Lingering Souls. So far, so bad with this Narset deck that looks so sweet, but mostly just loses constantly. Alright, Gaia Reach, we want black mana. Yeah, I guess we get rid of the second Days Undoing. Black mana? That is black mana. Okay, just tap out. Just tap out, opponent. You could do it. We almost have Notion Thief Days Undoing. One time. Lingering Souls, that's tapped down. Come on. Lingering Souls flashback. Yes! We're gonna do it! It's gonna happen! Huh! Finally! I still don't even know if we win, but we're gonna do what our deck has been trying to do. It's happening. Alright, grab a swap. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. We're gonna draw a lot of cards. So, Notion Thief. The dream! The dream is being lived, finally! Fun passes. We're still very far behind on board. Do we want this Blast Zone? It doesn't even seem good. Let's just Polluted Delta. And... So I guess we can, like, snap back a... So, Void Snare... Totem... Yeah, Void Snare Totem. Snap back a Spirit Token. Alright, and now we can Days Undoing. Whew! Alright, cards, come to us. Okay. We still gotta beat these 5 spirits. Opponent's empty-handed, we did get them. Alright, how do we beat the spirits? Vendilion Click, I guess, blocks one of them. So discard... Discard a Vendilion Click. I guess we can just snap back. I guess we have to... Alright, discard that. Discard Border Post. Discard... Well, maybe we don't discard Days Undoing. That seems sweet. I guess we just hold on to everything we can, snap back tokens, and do it again next turn. That seems reasonable. Discard, 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 and discard. Yeah, that's a plan. Survive the turn, run it back, do it again next turn. Oh! We can't... Oh, that actually ruins the plan. Well, that's a shame. Oh, we were really close. We still might lose to the 1/1s. We had a plan to not lose to the 1/1s, but it's looking less likely now because we lost our second Days Undoing. Pota gets in. Yeah, we can do this. Crack, get a Watery Grave tapped. Untap. Draw. Disrupting Shoal. Well, get it with Notion Thief. Notion Thief just got a raise. Stop on our opponent's draw step. Actually, maybe we target ourselves. Yeah, I think we're going to target ourselves and try to find another Days Undoing. Opponent, Flagstones. Fires up Shambling Vent. Okay. Combat. Attacks. Five. They already played a land, right? They did. So let's... snap back Shambling Vent. Vendilion Click. Target ourselves. Get rid of Spell Snare. Block a Spirit. Untap. Polluted Delta. Well, get him with Notion Thief. Hit our opponent. Play an island. Stop on our opponent's draw step. Pass the turn. Opponent draws. So now we loot. Disrupting Shoal. Well, get rid of the land. Oh, Lingering Souls? Okay. Discard the land. That's fine. Opponent untaps. Shambling Vat. Lingering Souls. We remand it. Can we find a way to not die to the spirits? Vendilion Click does help. Opponent combat. Attacks. Snapback. Bounce a spirit. Exile a Disrupting Shoal. We are not making this look easy. Not by a long stretch. Untap. Spell Pierce. Get in with Notion Thief. Hit our opponent. Stop on our opponent's draw step. Gaia Reach. Discard. Ooh, Smallpox. Discard Notion Thief. Opponent. Oh, we're going to lose to the spirits. Fires up Shambling Vat. Goes to combat. Attacks. Vendilion Click. Target ourselves. We did our thing, but it's not going to get there. Put a Spell Pierce to the bottom. Draw Watery Grave. Drop to 1. Untap. Narset. Narset. Not enough. Why not use Venser to bounce a token there? we were able to do multiple things and draw cards doing it the other way. Is there anything we can draw? Narset could find a... Narset doesn't help. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we don't have any Echoing Truths. We don't have ways to deal with multiple creatures. Lingering Souls actually seems very problematic for this deck. We just don't really have ways of dealing with it. There's no Engulf the Shores. There's no Echoing Truth, anything like that. We played a 5-color Honden deck a long time ago. Is there anything in our deck that matters here? I think we actually have to hope our opponent casts something that we can commandeer pre-combat. It's a land. Legend rules. Yeah. That does it. Yeah, there's no life gain. There's no... Yeah, alright. No life gain, no removal. No shackles, no anything. I mean, Click's not going to erase the spirit tokens because they can just block. Yeah, there's no real removal in the main deck. We have bounce spells. Like Snapback, Unsubstantiate. No mass bounce spells. And then in the sideboard, there are a couple of damnations. Blast Zone is kind of a sweeper, but it's not a sweeper that works against tokens, unfortunately. This deck went up 999% financially is so bad. I don't know how many people actually bought the deck. Explosives or Ratchet Bombs seem like they could be a good addition. I think Blast Zone is nice, but it doesn't actually do anything against tokens. Could have used Venter, bounce a token, and commandeered. You can't commandeer. Commandeer gains control of a spell. A non-creature spell. But you can't get control of something that's already on the battlefield. Is it worth it to unmoor the ego, Lingering Souls? That's a good question. We definitely need our counters in this matchup. I guess we'd bring in, like... We'd bring in, like, the Damnations. I don't know if we want to go Unmoored Ego. We can bring in the Damnations. They probably have a lot of Planeswalkers. Ooh, let me see, Les Paul. Ooh, we have a new subscriber, Karzam! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, let's cut the Void Snare. Spell Snare has at least some targets, as does Spell Pierce. Remand. Maybe we just bring in the Damnations. I don't know about the Unmoored Egos. Alright, let's try it. Jory! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Alright. I mean, I guess we technically have 2 lands with Border Post. Border Post also gets around Smallpox to some extent. So get an island, Border Post. Pass the turn. Bone it. Untaps. Shambling Vent. Well, island go. Come on, lands! Lands, lands, lands. Oh, what's up, Trin Destroyer? We're having fun. We're not winning as very much, but we're trying to do cool things. Yeah, let's just Spell Snare. Get rid of Bitter Blossom. Untap. Land. Alright. Well, let's Lore Broker. That could find us lands eventually. Potentially. Taste the Rainbow. That is a interesting idea for sure. That is one of the more unique infect decks I've seen. Smallpox. Well, yeah, we're not going to let that happen. Disrupting Shoal. Get rid of Snapback. Opponent. Passing. Untap. Land. For Ooh, another Narset. Well, let's loot. Not a land. Well, discard an Ocean Thief. Oh boy! Never finding new ways for this to go wrong. Pass the turn. What do you think about blue-white mid-range in Modern? New to Fairy, Insane with Spell Queller and Delay. Liliana. Alright, we will spell Pierce. We're staying alive. We're not casting Narset. Notion Thief. Alright, there's a land. Discard Snapback. Well, we finally got our Narset mana. There's Lingering Souls incoming. Play Narset. Take down Narset. Oh my goodness. How many are in this deck? That seems unlikely. 11 creatures, 27, 28, 29, 31 spells. Okay. Well. Alright. Unfortunate. Pass the turn. Yeah, we did discard the Snapback. Blue-white midrange looks interesting. I'm curious about Delay. I definitely got to try it. It's very good if you have Teferi, for sure. Liliana Part 2. Opponent. Taking down. Okay. Land. Untapped. Thoughtseize. Come on, Days Undoing! Days Undoing would be so good. It hates the graveyard. It refills our hand. It would be insane. Disrupting Shoal. Take down Narset. Commandeer. Well, Narset. Keep new Narset. Take down Narset. Take Narset. Pass the turn. Oh, we can't find it. We can't find it. Opponent. Untaps. Oh, alright. Well, we will take that. Yoink. Thank you. I would like a Zorin. We did something, though. That was good. And now we're empty-handed. Come on, Days Undoing. Oh, we did get to Yoink a Zorin. That's probably the sweetest thing we've done so far. Narset. We're hitting all the Narsets. Take down. Take Remand. Take up Zorin. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. I mean, we got the Zorin now. Yeah, Commandeer is working. Zorin. Well, Remand Zorin. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes? Oh, come on, no Thoughtseize. We discard Narset. Come on, discard. Yes, Liliana, we got there. We did it. Huh. That's the dream being lived. We commandeered. Actually, we should. Wow, that would have been bad. All right, take up Zorin. Attack Liliana. We should definitely attack first, because this does end our turn. Hit our opponent. Or hit Liliana. Days Undoing. It's coming through. Huh, alright, hand is full, Commandeer is back, opponent 2 cards, and our opponent scoops it up, and that's what we've been wanting to do. That's the idea. Huh, maybe we're just playing really rough matchups to start the game, because that was good. That was actually pretty sweet. When it comes together, it's actually pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't know why our opponent brought in Rest in Peace. That was good. I can see the appeal of this deck. When it comes together, it does really cool stuff. That's for sure. So far, the coming together part has been a little bit up and down. But we might have been playing really bad matchups for our earlier matchups. Opponent punted hard. Yeah, that's probably true. Although they're playing against a very weird deck that they've probably never played against before, so there are upsides to playing really janky, weird decks that no one knows how to play against. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is probably the best part. The combo does not just win you the game. It draws you a ton of cards, but then you kind of just have a bunch of snapbacks and so forth. Nitachek, welcome to the fishbowl for the 5th month in a row. Was waiting for the wheel discard to resub. Well, this is the day. We have wheels, we have damnation, but yeah, we're doing it. Tap land for our opponent. Ooh, made a standard deck with emergency powers in Induced Amnesia. That's sweet. These spell snares might be good. Opponent. Inquisition of Kozilek. I wonder how practical it is to just fire off 8 Days Undoing. Opponent. Yeah, passing. Takes our Days Undoing. I guess we don't have to decide about that now. Yeah, that is a Narset. Water Grave tapped. Pass the turn. Come on, not big planeswalker. Swamp. Bone it. Liliana. Okay. Takes up. We will discard the Swan. Actually, let's discard a Spell Snare. Actually, we could hit Commandeer, though. Maybe we discard Damnation? Let's discard Damnation. Yeah, let's discard Damnation. We want to leave open the option of Narset into Commandeer. Lower Broker. Well, play Sanitarium. Play Narset. Take down Narset. Well, that's Days Undoing. Pass the turn. See if Narset sticks. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Ghost Quarter. Sorin, okay. Well, we get to do it, but does it win the game? Probably not. I guess that's the downside of ye old combo. Opponent, vampires, yeah, going to town. Passes. Yeah, play an island. Days Undoing. Oh boy. Well, we found a lot of disrupting shoals. Opponent hits an Inquisition. Do we even care about this? Yeah, okay, we'll counter it. Ha! Shoaled ya. I still don't know if we win, though. Vote it. I mean, we did draw more cards than them, so we're winners in our hearts, no matter what the life totals say. Come on, cast a 3-drop. We got an extra border post. Oh, okay. Double Force! It's like Modern Horizons modern. Although we're still going to lose to this Liliana. Definitely losing to Liliana. Okay, sure. I mean, we did things! Our things are not going to win this game, but we did things. I don't know about these vampire tokens. Not the best vampire tokens. Opponent gets in, hits us. Polluted Delta. Well, take down Narset. There's a Days Undoing. Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Yeah, pass the turn. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Vote it. Land. Makes a vampire. Do they cash in Liliana? No. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we're going to draw a bunch of cards. We will discard a Polluted Delta. Oh, they're going to ultimate multiple Planeswalkers, though. Lingering Souls. Opponent. Could Quicken be good in this list? Maybe. I mean, Days Undoing Instant Speed would be sweet. Well, let's Notion Thief. Untap. Another Days Undoing. Alright. Days Undoing. Is there anything that lets us beat Planeswalkers? No. That is a downside. We draw so many cards, but they just don't... They don't do much. We're just drawing lots of somewhat useless cards. And now we get got by double Planeswalker Ultimate. Okay. I mean, we did things. We did things. The combo draws lots of cards. It doesn't beat... Yeah, opponent steals our Notion Thief. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. Gonna Ghost Quarter to rub it in. Okay, sure. Ultimate's Liliana. Yeah. Our deck doesn't have a catch-up mechanism for there. Well, our deck did cool things that time, and we even won a game, which means technically we're heading in the right direction. Winning a game's better than winning 0 games. The combo, though, it doesn't... should be playing this deck more like Prison and less combo-y. Narset into Days Undoing is the end game. Should be set up properly in most cases. Ah, okay. So you play it more like a control deck, Connolly? Well, let's try to go more on the control plan. Could have decked them. I don't think you could deck them because... Doesn't Days Undoing shuffle everything back in? Shuffle library and graveyard, yeah. Each player shuffles hand and graveyard into their library. So you don't actually mill anyone out with it. How does the deck win? Vendilion Click beatdown? Or Notion Thief beatdown? It doesn't have a super dedicated finisher. It mostly wins by making the opponent not be able to do much of anything. Before we jump into our next round, a reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. So if you're looking for any sweet new War of the Spark cards or Modern Horizons in the future, you can grab them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. All right, so let's see if we can... yeah, we played 8 Whack Goblins into double Lingering Souls deck. And 8 Whack Goblins and double Lingering Souls deck seem... Lingering Souls decks seem rough. I'm curious... are those rough matchups, Connolly? I feel like our matchups have not been super ideal. We haven't really played any control-y decks. It's either been super all-in aggro or Lingering Souls deck. Modern Horizon starts next week. So this hand, I do not currently have a discount code for Card Kingdom, but I will definitely let you know if I get one in the future. Yeah, so we might be just be hitting roughish matchups. Um, hmm. This hand's not great. I mean, in some matchups it's great. In other matchups it's not very good. Opponent's mulliganing. Hmm. Spell Pierce is just so hit or miss. Hey, what's up, Looney? How are you? Eh. Well, alright. This hand is much less disruptive, but... yeah, that seems fine-ish. I am the evil one for the 23rd month in a row. Yeah, it's a Monday stream day. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, let's see what we're up against this time. Opponent going to 6 as well, at least. Yeah, seems functional. Plus, we got our border post. I think any end with a border post is snap keep. No one expects a border post. Yeah, let's go bottom. We're going to be tapping out the first 3 turns. So by the time we could actually cast Spell Pierce, I don't know if it will have as much value. Ooh, let me see, Les Paul. Oh boy. Here comes Goblin Guides. So Naya Burn. Alright. Land, please. Well, there's a Watery Grave. Feeling a smidge slow. Huh. Alright, well, we're going to leave up Spell Snare. We have so much mana. Getting got by Eidolon would be bad. That's definitely a interesting Infect deck, Les Paul Steely. I don't know if I've ever seen a Skitherix deck in Legacy. Definitely an interesting idea. Snapback on top. Alright, opponent gets in. Down to 16. And our double Spell Pierce hand might actually been good. Skewer hits us. Yup, down to 13. Yeah, alright. Let's Lore Broker. Pass the turn. We are playing some basically Narset with Days Undoing combo. Or trying to wheel away people's hands. Pitch Blue, I think, is the proper name. The win con is eventually, with like Vendilion clicks or hopefully our opponent getting their hand wheeled away and giving up. But there's not like a Etherling style finish or anything. Remand on top. Opponent gets in, hits us. Down to 11. Lava spikes us to 8. Alright. Passes. So we can play Narset, but can we even afford to loot? We'd have to hit ourselves to 7. Go to 5 from Goblin Guide. I guess we could snap back the Goblin Guide. If we had to. Alright, I mean, we came here to do this, so let's do it. Pluto Delta, crack it, down to 7. Hopefully our opponent doesn't draw land number 2. Grab an island, play Narset. And we're not going to take down Narset, I don't think. Although, that would be a good way to eat a lightning bolt that would otherwise hit our face. Maybe it's worth it? It does fizzle. And let's wait. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think leaving Narset... Narset eating a bolt would be helpful. Ugh, there's land number 2. And Swift Spear. Okay. Opponent, combat, attacks. Can we block with Lore Broker? Is that too greedy? Is it worth it? Yeah, no, I appreciate the help, Connolly. I saw Commandeer come across my Twitter, and gotta play Commandeer. I love getting people with Commandeer. Yeah, we probably have to. So we get a land. Block Swift Spear. Oh, it's all going at Narset? That's interesting. Well, then I guess maybe we don't have to block. Huh. I'm surprised they're going all at the Narset. I guess they're worried about the combo. Syrupy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, alright, let's block. Activate Lore Broker. Opponent cracks. Alright, so activate Lore Broker while our opponent's tapped out. Opponent's got a discard. You can share a list right in the chat if you want to. Ooh, we hit another Narset. That's interesting. Alright. Discard. Well, let's see what our opponent does. They seem to want to get this Narset off the battlefield. Unfortunately, their creatures are hasty, so we can't get rid of them forever. Sacred Foundry untapped. And... Bolts Narset. So is it worth getting rid of... Is it worth bouncing Goblin Guy just to stay higher on life when we're going to lose everything, essentially? You can kind of do it in standard. You can do it in standard with emergency powers or induced amnesia. I'm tempted to just bounce Swift Spear, and then we can play another... Like, is having an Narset at 3 better than... I believe everything's hitting Narset. Yeah. We bounce Goblin Guide. Narset goes to 2. And we lose Lore Broker. Or we bounce Swift Spear. We keep Lore Broker. Untap and Goblin Guide again. I think that's fine. Let's snap back. Exiling Border Post. Keep our Lore Broker. So Narset's down, but we have another copy. Untap. Yeah, play Narset. Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. This is actually kind of close. Yeah, Spellsnare might end up being good. There are some big 2-mana spells that it hits. Yeah, we can loot. So there's a Swift Spear. You can't commandeer that anyway. And, alright, just all the Swift Spears in the world. Opponent, combat. Well, let's see how they attack. Are they going after Narset, going after us? Alright, Goblin Guide. Top card is Disrupting Shoal. Alright, so we get to block. Loot. Get rid of our opponent's last card. How do we get rid of this board, though? Pitch the Delta. So we get rid of the Boros Charm. Untap. Lore Broker. I mean, I guess we can try to block our way out of it. We probably got to take down Narset now. Take down Narset. Well, there's... Commandeer is actually interesting. Play Lore Broker. Okay, pass the turn. Staying alive-ish. I mean, we're kind of in it. Hey, what's up, Super Will? I've been meaning to ask, why do split multicolor cards like Ashiok Dream Render show up as green in the MTGGoldfish deck display? Just a way to show the multicolor cards. All right, opponent hits a land. Okay, goes to combat. Attacks. Top card, Notion Thief. Well, let's go to 1 and kill a Swift Spear. Go to 1, kill a Swift Spear. We get to loot. Notion Thief, we discard. Yeah, let's pitch Notion Thief. Untap. Vendilion Click. Well, take down Narset. Commandeer. Pass the turn. I mean, we're sort of in this. Yeah, we can't fetch. Pass the turn. Opponent. All right. We'll loot on upkeep next turn. That seems to be a common request. Border post on top. Well, let's Vendilion Click. Target our opponent. It is a land. So block, block, block. Loot with our Lore Broker. Discard Border Post. And now I think we're actually going to win this game. Spell Pierce. I guess we can discard a Commandeer. 1 is probably good. Alright. We draw Lore Broker. So now we should be good. 1, 2, 3, Commandeer. Alright, play Lore Broker. And now we should have him. Go to combat, get in with Lore Broker. And somehow I think we're going to take Bird down here. Pass the turn, upkeep. We get to Lore Broker. So that counts as our opponent's draw for the turn. So now our opponent's essentially locked out of drawing cards. Ooh, Days Undoing. Oh, that's so greedy. So greedy. We will discard a Spell Snare. Oh, there's a Lightning Bolt, but doesn't do it. Opponent doesn't get to draw for their turn, and that's the game. And that is the game, and that is the idea of the deck. That was pretty impressive, I have to say. And our opponent realizes that they are at the point of no return and scoops it up. Yeah, thanks for the tips, Connolly. Playing as, I think in our early games, I think we actually did hit really bad matchups, but I think we were thinking of the deck too much as a combo deck and trying to basically just rush into Narset Days Undoing and wipe people's hands, but playing it a little bit slower and trying to play like a control deck and then set up the late game lock, essentially, seems to be a better way of doing it. Hey, what's up, Ralph? How are you? Ooh, I do like Budget Jank and Commandeer, that's for sure. Yeah, the one life win. So how are we sideboarding against Bird? Commandeer seems reasonable-ish. Blast Zone seems pretty good. Tyrant Scorn, maybe. I guess Blast Zone, Tyrant Scorn, Commandeer are probably what I'm most curious about. Ooh, that is a spicy one. Mono Blue Jace Leveler combo. Saheeli's and Quickens. That's a lot of cantrips. That's interesting. It doesn't seem very all in on winning with Leveler. It's kind of like a weird hybrid of like a Saheeli deck and a Jace deck. That's definitely sweet though. Yeah, I think we were focused too much on the Days Undoing plan in the early matches. On top of it not being great matchups. Alright, so we're playing Bird. Let's bring in the Tyrant Scorns. Do we bring in more Commandeers? Spell Pierce is pretty good. Spell Snare is fine. Remand isn't as exciting. At least Unsubstantiate can get something off the board. We do want the Blast Zones. Can we afford to cut an island? That should be fine. Maybe something like this. I'm not sold on... The border post can be pitched to Disrupting Shoal. It's basically an enter the battlefield tap land that you can pitch to Disrupting Shoal. Okay. Well, we got some counters. We don't have an easy answer to... Well, we have an answer. It's not easy. I guess we can Disrupting Shoal a 1-drop. But hopefully we draw into some of our combo pieces. But this hand should keep us alive for a minute at least. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hey, what's up, Dion D. Morley? How are you? Bloodstained Mire for our opponent. Cracks it. Oh, we're figuring out this Days Undoing Narset deck. Goblin Guide. It's so much damage. I think we gotta counter it. The question is, do we pitch Spell Pierce or Spell Snare? Probably gonna go Spell Pierce, I think. Still worried about an Eidolon. Yeah. Let's get rid of Spell Pierce. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's close between Spell Pierce and Spell Snare. Probably either one is going to end up getting pitched to Snapback. So it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, an Eidolon here would be a lot of damage that we'd have a hard time dealing with. And there are a lot of 2-mana burn spells, so it seems like it's probably worth it. So what have you all been playing with yeah, we haven't had any of the... Man, I want to play the Tron matchup because Commandeer is so absurd against Tron. 4 Commandeers just... I hate playing against Tron, but I really hope we get to play against Tron because 4 Commandeers is just so sweet. There's Eidolon we were worried about. Well, yeah, Spell Snare. Bone it. Mono Green Prison. That's sweet. Alright, Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. 2 threats dealt with. Still 20 life against burn. No pieces yet, but phone it. Ooh, Neoform Saheeli combo. I have not even seen that. Alright, opponent found a Goblin Guide. Oh, they have Creature Central over there. The whole 4 creature burn draw. Opponent, combat. Come on. Blast Zone. Top card is Lower Broker. Yeah, let's just pass and click, I guess. Do you check the Discord often? Not as often as I would like to. Vanillion clicked. What do you got, opponent? Hopefully if we can get rid of a creature and block a creature, that would be ideal. Okay. Opponent's hand must be pretty bad if they're going to draw step Helix. Target our opponent. Is it all lands? Oh. Riftbolt Skewer. Well, take Skewer. Alright. Hopefully we get to trade off with something. Opponent's hand's getting low. It's getting light. Can we finish it off? Yes, there is a Discord. Yeah, I would like to check it more often. I just haven't had as much time as I would like to just hang out in the Discord. But hopefully that's something I'll be able to do more of in the future. Spell Pierce on top. Well, Kill Goblin Guide. Down to 12. We know there's a Rift Bolt in hand. Opponent cracks. Down to 90. Come on! Come on, Narset. Yeah, it is a public Discord for Goldfish, so you should definitely join if you are interested. Rift Bolt suspended. Opponent passes. Well, play a Swamp. Play Lore Broker. Pass the turn. 1 card in hand. If we find a Narset, we might be able to assemble the lock. Like, we're actually pretty close to setting up the lock. Opponent untaps. Rift Bolts. Are they going Lore Broker? Are they going Phase? I think we have to snap back Lore Broker. Yeah, alright. Pick up Lore Broker. We want the Narset. We want the Narset. Hey, Goldfish, do you have permission to post the MTG Jank links to Twitter so everyone... do I have permission to post the MTG Jank link for Twitter so everyone who enjoys your content can see the lists like this on a weekly basis? Opponent goes to combat. Do I have your permission to post the MTG Jank links for Twitter? Oh, yeah, sure, Illusion Donate. It took a minute for me to understand what you were asking, but yes, you can post your Twitter link, certainly. It's a cool idea. Kind of like arena decks, but with Jank decks. Osuri, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, I don't think we want 2 days undoing our opponent into 7 new cards until we find a combo piece. So pass the turn. Lore Broker returns. We need a Narset and we can get this set up. Opponent draws. Spellfierce looking meh. I don't think we can block. Too easy to lose this Lore Broker that we're trying to protect. Zimmer Dude, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yes, Days Undoing would represent a lot of damage. Opponent. Ugh. Alright. Well, we might be just dealing 21 damage to ourselves. Like, what are we supposed to do if we don't have any Pyroclasm? That's a odd choice. I am surprised our opponent brought in Pyroclasm. That does not seem particularly good against our deck. Down. Oh, boy. Opponent gets a land. Well, Helix. We'll Spell Pierce. So we're down to 7. Opponent's got a Swift Spear. We got not much. Opponent passes. Come on, Narset. Or Notion Thief. Island. Yeah, if we Days Undoing, we die. So Island go. We just can't do anything yet. Pass the turn. Opponent. Thank you, Hydration Bot. Played Esper Processor Blank in my LGS a few weeks ago. For a couple of punts away from going 4-0, I fit a couple of Mordigos in the rebuilt sideboard. I really liked it. Ooh, that sounds sweet, Urfunk. I haven't done too much with that deck since we played it. Ugh. Alright, land go. If we draw Narset, we can Narset Days Undoing all in one turn and refuel. But we're running short on time if our opponent ever draws anything. Not the best time to draw 2 lands in a row. Hey Seth, last week I had a drop after first round, so I told my opponent that he would win. He said he wouldn't need that, and then when he started losing to my ultra budget Orzhov discard with the expensive Gruul deck, he started to freak out, needed to win. No taking back mistap lands. I thought it was really funny, but beat him 2-0. That is pretty funny, Jesser. Yeah. Well, congratulations on the win. It always feels nice to beat an expensive deck with a budget deck. Opponent gets in, hits us. Down to 5. Narset. Well, that's a land, but that is a land that can kill a Monastery Swift Spear, so that's some bit of good news. Opponent cracks Arid Mesa. And opponent untaps. Combat. I mean, we gotta crack it, I think. We have so many lands we can afford to. So Blast Zone, get rid of Swift Spear. Land. Come on, Narset. Disrupting Shoal, alright. Well, that can stop the next thing our opponent does while we're waiting to do something. Opponent untaps. Land. At least our opponent's flooding too. That's keeping us in the game. Opponent. Basic. Polluted Delta. Alright, land go. Opponent. 2 cards in hand. Passes. Uh-oh. That's scary. Vendilion Click. Okay. Well, I guess we flash and click. 1, 2, 3. We can still counter a 1-drop. So let's click. Could get a sorcery speed burn spell. Target our opponent. See what they got. Skewer, Swift Spear. Do we just leave them? Swift Spear we can counter. Then Skewer and we're still alive? Huh. Alright. It's really close. Is Skewer better than the average card? With our opponent having drawn so many lands already, I'm not sure. Their average card might be closer to 3 damage for 1 mana, or 4 damage for 2 mana. Alright. We'll take it. I'm not confident that that is the right choice. It's really close, I think, to just leaving it there, but I can see an argument for taking it. There's a Swift Spear. Yeah, I guess we can just block. We know there's 1 land in hand, 1 unknown card. Opponent, combat. Passes. Okay. Uh-oh. Lightning Bolt. Well, let's counter it. We had Disrupting Shoal. Well, we survived. We did technically upgrade their burn spell, but it worked out. It kind of let us counter it easier, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're to the hardcast commandeer part of the game. Hey, what's up, Green Mage MTG? I don't think that's a part of the game we're supposed to get to with this deck. Opponent plays a land, goes to combat. Yes, we have a deck list button now. You can see the deck whenever you so choose. Lore Broker. Oh, it'd be so good. It means we can't commandeer, though. Let's wait 1 more turn. Wait 1 more turn. We can't really attack. We're just going to pass. What an awkward game. Opponent. Aaron, yeah. That would be the best. Lightning Helix would be so good for us. Opponent's still flooding. Border Post. Alright, so now we will Lore Broker. Maybe we should start attacking with Vendilion Click. Yeah, let's attack. We gotta win somehow. Let's get in there. This has been a wild and weird game. Hit our opponent down to 12. Because now we're hoping they cast a spell to pump their Swift Spear, and then we commandeer it and kill the Swift Spear. Opponent untaps. Uh-huh. Helix. Helix us. Rift Bolt. Face. Well. Okay. Commandeer. Yoink. Kill. Hopefully. Whoo! Okay. Survived. Opponent. Passing. Come on, Narset. Come on, Narset. Narset. Vendilion Click. Ugh. Well, go to combat. Get it with Click. We could attack with both. Alright, hit our opponent. Down to 8. Pass the turn. Opponent. Boros charms us to 1. Okay. Passes. I don't think we can loot. It's so easy to kill ourselves. Snapback. Well, go to combat. Get in with Vendilion Click. Oh, we still have the same 2-turn clock. The question is, does leaving up Lore Broker to try to loot into a counter make a difference? I guess we can hit our opponent, Vendilion Click draw step to Legend Rule, and then have Snapback for a creature. We're dead to a spell. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's the one. That was super close. This might be the longest match I've ever played against Bird. Jeez. That was really close. Maybe we should just be playing more Commandeers. The burn spells. The burn spells are pretty annoying. That was game 2. This has been a epically long match. I don't think Remand is actually very good against Bird. Their spells are so cheap that it doesn't seem all that appealing. I've never really liked it against Bird. Because it's just so easy for them to recast spells that it's basically just cycling for 2 mana a lot of times. Ooh. Midnight Moon. That's an interesting one. That's a unique take on Mono Black Devotion for sure. At least Unsubstantiate can bounce a creature, which is an upside. Remand doesn't do anything against creatures on the battlefield. And we can like bounce something and then return it and then wheel it out of our opponent's hand or lore broker it out of their hand. Maybe we go up 1 Commandeer. And down the Fencer. Yeah, let's try it like that. Alright, we get to play first. That game we just could not find a Narset. No matter how far we dug through our deck to find a Narset, we just could not find it. At least this hand has a Blast Zone to get rid of the 1-drops, which is helpful. On an unrelated note, how do you feel about using proxy cards with the original card art? Is it a little too much? I don't know the legality of that. I know. Yeah, I don't know how that works as far as artist stuff. I think if you're gonna use proxies, making them not realistic is important. Maybe it's possible to do that with having the original card art, but I would say it would probably be safest to not do that. All right, opponent has Goblin Guide. We can Blast Zone that eventually. Opponent combat attacks. Hits us. Top card, Tyrant Scorn. Well, I guess that's another way to get rid of it. Well, Island and this is 3 mana. Yeah, let's just pass. Pass the turn. So on Mondays when I have a stream, I record the podcast then immediately jump over to the stream. So the podcast will be going up shortly after the stream ends. Opponent, Aslan. 2/1 drops. I mean, we will be able to get rid of these with... Maybe we got to kill the Goblin Guide now. I don't know if we can take so much damage. Days Undoing on top. That's not super helpful. Well, yeah, we can't take this much damage, even though we have Blast Zone coming in a few turns. Kill it. Take her. Opponent cracks. And Sacred Foundry. Jun Land Destruction, eh? Let me see, Green Mage. Opponent hits us. Down to 17. And there's a Skewer. Yeah. Boy, we could empty our hand. I don't think it's worth it. Down to 14. Untap. Play Lore Broker. Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Jun Land Destruction, eh? Ooh. Playing some standard land destruction. That seems like a good way to try to go about it. Ramp in the early game. Cast land destruction, have finishers. Also got some good removal in there. And it's not super overloaded. Alright, Monastery Swift Spear, sure. Well, I guess we're probably just Blast Zoning next turn and hoping that that's enough. Opponent. Lava Spike. Oh, that's so much damage. All right, yeah. So 11, we're going to be at 7, and we got to crack this to go to 6. Not ideal. Yeah, we just haven't been able to find Narsets in our Game 2 or Game 3. And Narset is kind of the card that the deck is built around, so that's been a issue. So we drop to 6. We get to Blast Zone away the Swift Spears, but 6 is just 2 burn spells away from dead. Arid Mesa, opponent passes. Another Lore Broker. Well, play a Blast Zone. Yeah, pass the turn. Narset! We need a Narset! Opponent cracks. The record is 0-3. We've played a lot of matchups that are not good for the deck, and probably haven't been playing it as optimally as its creator. But we've played 8 Whack Goblins, 2 Lingering Souls decks, and now Burn. When the deck, its best matchups are control decks, combo decks. So we've kind of just hit the gauntlet of, but I mean, in a lot of ways, that's Modern. Like, there's so many decks in Modern that your good matchups you play 8% of the time, and your bad matchups are the same way. So it's hard to really do much about that. Eidolon. Yeah. Alright. Gotta counter it. Land for our opponent. Yeah, I think we're gonna loot. We need a Narset. Lore Broker. That's a Narset. Okay. Wow, we are close. We are so close. Discard. Commandeer. Untap. Another Day's Undoing. Well, there's Narset. Take down Narset. Take a shoal. Pass the turn. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. This is so close. Nothing has happened with the London Mulligan rule yet. Our mana costs are not great for this Disrupting Shoal. Vote it. Oh my god! 3 mana? Oh, please be 3 mana. Please. Light up the stage. Opponent. Well, Lore Broker. Oh, we got him! We got him locked! We locked him! Oh my goodness, we did it. Untap. Oh, we got there. We just have to not time out. Border Post. Yeah, let's just, let's cast it. Wow, we're gonna beat Burn. Hard cast a Border Post. Take down Narset. Take a Spell Pierce. Pass the turn, stop on our opponent's upkeep. Now we just have to Lore Broker every upkeep. And our opponent never gets a functional card. They have to draw and immediately discard it. And now we just have to kill our opponent before we run out of time. Opponent, 0 cards, passes. It's a time game. Can we get it before we run out of time? Mikukuru. Oh, that's nice. All right, pass the turn. We got to find a finisher. Upkeep. Loot. And now we can start drawing extra cards. We just have to not time out. Yup, opponent draws. We discard. We'll get rid of Snapback. Doesn't really matter. It was a Lava Spike. Not lethal because, well, it can be lethal. We get to draw an extra card. Narset says no to our opponent. Pass the turn. We will find a finisher eventually. We just have to not run out of time. That's the only concern. Opponent passes. Border Post. Well, play the land. We can't attack. We need a creature. Let's Border Post. I don't want a Days Undoing because then our opponent gets a card. We just need to find a finisher to kill our opponent before we time out. Oh, we'll get there. We'll find a finisher. We're drawing multiple cards a turn. Mikukuru doesn't make the opponent discard a card. Mikukuru is just each player draws a card. So if we tap our Lore Broker, then our opponent's going to draw a card. And our opponent gives us a GG's. Wow! We did it! It took a lot of matches, but... yeah. So Narset makes it so each player can only draw... Our opponents can only draw 1 card each turn. They can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Opponent said they were wondering about Fiery Temper, but they didn't run it. So Narset makes it so opponents only can draw a card each turn. Lore Broker forces both players to loot. So our opponent, if they're empty-handed, they draw a card, they have to immediately discard that card as part of the Lore Broker active ability resolving. So then they skip their draw step because they already drew a card for their turn. So we basically just hardlock opponents out of drawing cards. That was impressive. That was a very impressive performance for the deck. Burn, I don't think it's a horrible matchup, but it doesn't seem like an easy matchup. And Narset was ready to take it down. Lore Broker just absolutely locking them out of the game. That was both of our wins in that matchup was the lock. All right. Well, we're not going to feed the children, but we did learn how to lock people. Ooh, Pauper Storm, eh? Yeah, Fiery Temper would have been hilarious. It would have been brutal, but we looted away and our opponent just burns us and we lose. Red Green Storm. You gotta jump through some hoops to storm off in Pauper these days, that's for sure. Naz Smith for the 29-month. Wowza, that's a lot of months indeed. Any sweet effects you want to see on a Modern Horizon that Modern doesn't have, or similar effects at cheaper mana costs? Ooh. That's a good one. What about Armageddon? I wonder, would that just be too much? Could Modern support Armageddon? We don't have a real Armageddon. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. The Mono Black Devotion list. Ironic symbolic. It looks really fun. I think I'm not sure about how effective the evil presence in contaminated grounds will be. I think that's kind of my concern is there's not that much removal. So I think that finding a way to get some more removal in the deck would probably be helpful. So that would be my main advice. I'm not sure you actually need 4 contaminated ground and 4 evil presence. They do up your Black Devotion, and they can shut off like a Tron land or something, but those might be better suited as a sideboard slot to deal with a specific land. Blue can get away with it because Spreading Seas cantrips, and you get to draw a card, but when they don't draw a card, there's a risk that you're going to draw some hands that are just like 3 evil presences and whatever, 1 other card in lands. And those hands, I don't know if they actually would be able to beat pretty much anyone. So that would be my advice. Cut down on the turn stuff into a swamp stuff. Maybe move it to the sideboard, some of it, and play some more removal in those slots. Deffield, for the second month, been watching your YouTube for ages now. Against Odds was what originally got me hooked. Only got to Twitch recently. Thanks for the content. Well, thank you so much, and welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, this ad, boys and girls, we technically have 3 mana, our Narset, and a Day's Undoing. Seems good. Seems good. Maybe we can win 2 in a row. We started off rough, but I feel like we're piecing things together with this combo list. Oh, Astroslide would be fun. Sinkhole, I cannot imagine happening. But Astros, oh, Tron. Oh my goodness, it's Tron. Come on, Commandeers. You can do it, Magic Gods. Give us a Commandeer. Let's just Swamp and Border Post. We don't have a Commandeer in this hand, unfortunately. And our opponent's on the play. They did mulligan a lot. Hopefully they don't just turn 3 Karnas. Or hopefully we draw Commandeer before that. Opponent, come on. What do you got? Oh, this is a matchup that we want. Yeah, Astroslide would make a really fun archetype in Modern. Opponent. Oh! Tronland number 2, Chromatic Sphere. Oh, they're going to have it, aren't they? Ancient Stirrings? Alright, not Ancient Stirrings. Opponent passes. We draw. All right, play Polluted Delta, pass the turn. No whammies. No whammies. No Karn whammies. Opponent. Oh, please don't have Tron. One time. I like Veteran Explorer a lot, too. That would also be sweet. I've seen this deck ported to Legacy and making 5-1 leagues. Can't wait to try it out. It plays not only Commandeer, but Foil. Ooh, Foil's spicy, too. Yeah, you get some cool options in Legacy, too. Gifted Etherborn is a good Tron. Imagine how good a Commandeer would have been here. Well, that's Magic. Sometimes they mold a 5 and Trajan on turn 3 without the London Mulligan rule even. Alright. Well. Okay. So, Commandeers. Please give us one in our opening hand. That's all we want or care about is a Commandeer in blue cards. Ooh, let me see, Dragon. Yeah, that wasn't the fastest turn 3 Tron. Or turn 3 card. Tezzeret Bot. That seems cool. Tezzeret Master Bridge does seem like a sweet addition to Paradoxical. Oh, that's Paradoxical Outcome. That's definitely very spicy. I was thinking this was a Paradox Engine combo deck. But this is just trying to make mana into Paradoxical Outcome with Tezzeret. That looks fun. Yeah, it's a cool idea. Unmoored Ego. Yeah. I mean, it does put our opponent off Tron. I assume it's worth bringing in, especially since we don't have a lot of other good options. Our creature bounce is not that effective. Like, Snapback, I don't think is very good. And Spell Snare is pretty dead. I guess Spell Pierce is also a little hit or miss. I think Spell Snare is worse, though. They don't have many 2-drops. So maybe something like this, or close to it. Ooh, we have a new donation. A donation from Zenu360, $2 donation. Hey Seth, you're the reason I got an MTG, and I gotta say, your great content made me get through rough times. Watching your videos from Spain, I'd love to meet you one day, so I get my Blood Moon side. Well, Zanu, thank you for the kind words, and I'm glad the videos were helpful. And I'd love to meet you too and sign some Blood Moon. So hopefully someday we can make that happen. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way, too. All right, let's try it. This hand has Remand, and that's about it. I think we are going to mulligan. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. Commandeer! Commandeer! We need a Commandeer. Well, let me see, Yogurt Man. Grixis Demons. Whew. Talk about spicy. That is super spicy. Days Undoing. I think we gotta go bottom. Oh, we can't fight a Commandeer. We just can't do it. Land go. Opponent untaps. I'd have to think about the Grixis Demon one. That is got a lot of different moving pieces. I think probably Commandeer. Please, Commandeer. Okay, that's a Commandeer. Now life is good. Hopefully we will be the one with the card, and that's what we wanted. Opponent. Expedition map. Oh, we can't really counter it and still have... Okay. Resolves. Opponent. If I'm the most famous beard in Magic, I guess I'm proud of that. I do like my beard. Yeah, if we get Worm Coil, that's annoying, but... Well, playing my Kukuru. Pass the turn. Watch them have like Ulamog or something. Something that doesn't get commandeered. That would be very sad. Opponent cracks the map. Tron assembled. Walking Ballista. Oh. Sure, you get a Walking Ballista. Opponent passes. Polluted Delta. Well played, Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. They're not going to cast a Karn, are they? Yeah, its converted mana cost is 2. We could. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh! Ugh. Alright, so we crack this. They're not going to do it. They're going to get the no creature draw. And we're going to not be able to commandeer anything. Alright, remand the Worm Coil. That's an island. Ancient Stirrings. Okay. Karn. Oh. No, bad Karn. That doesn't even do much for us. Expedition map, sure. If they just keep playing Worm Coils, what are we supposed to do? Caw! Opponent gets in. It says down to 18. Lore Broker. I'll play an island. If we play Lore Broker, it's going to die, isn't it? Let's Void Snare Ballista. So I think what we need to have happen... Play Lore Broker. Pitch. Alright, play Lore Broker. We need our opponent to... Karn from Mycosynth Lattice, then commandeer the Mycosynth Lattice. Opponent. Ooh, Ugin. Okay. They're just going to overwhelm us. Ulamog. Yeah. I mean, we got to steal it, but yeah, I think they got us. Yoink! Dizzy Turtle. I mean, we stole an Ugin, which is sweet, but knowing our opponent's hand, I don't think that saves us. Opponent. Chromatic Star. Ulamog, Karn, Wormcoil is the hand. Opponent passes. Island. Well, Ugin you. Pass the turn. Yeah, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Yeah, 9 months already, Dizzy Turtle. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I mean, I guess if we ultimated it would be sweet. I don't think we're going to live that long. Opponent. Cracks map. Gets a tower. Plays a tower. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Yeah. Next turn they have... I guess we could hit Vendilion Click to get it out of their hand. Hey, what's up, Donos? And... cracks. Okay. This is a very Planeswalker-y Build-A-Tron. I thought that Commandeer was our secret guaranteed win, but sometimes they just draw a lot of threats. There's Wormcoil. Opponent passing. Well, draw a card. It's a land. Loot. Disrupting Shoal. Well, discard an island. Untap, draw. We need a click to have any hope. Land. Well, draw a card. Border Post. Polluted Delta. Crag Polluted Delta. Take an island. Ugin our opponent. Yeah. We tried. Lore Broker activated. Disrupting Shoal game. Alright. Well, I wanted to play against it and it didn't work out in the end, but Leathery Stranger, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 11th month in a row. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. There's the card. Here comes the combo, and I think that's going to be the death of us. Hey, thank you, Pelucranos. I appreciate the kind words. Opponent, card, lattice, locks us. Can't stop it. We couldn't hit anything to stop it. Yeah. And that be the game. Everything's an artifact. Everything's locked down. Huh. So this deck, it does. Whoa. That's an interesting bug. Moto finding new and unique ways to make cards look weird. So this deck, it's a really fun idea, and you should definitely check out Connolly playing it. He's probably played way more games with it than I have. I feel like it does some really cool things. We saw the Lore Broker Narset lock being very effective. Why didn't you keep up mana for Shoal? Because Shoal is ungodly expensive, and there was an Ulamog in hand, so there's no way we have 12 mana to counter it. Just too expensive. Yeah, a little stretchy with the Narset. So it seems really sweet. It definitely can struggle, in our experience, with decks that can just put a lot of creatures on the battlefield. A lot of our losses, the loss to Tron, yeah, we have 4 Commandeers that didn't work out. Ghost Quarter or something, maybe that would be helpful, but I don't think Tron is a bad matchup. That's probably one of our better matchups. Opponent just turned 3'd us, and we didn't find Commandeer in game 1, and then game 2, what can you do? But it did seem to struggle with decks that can just put a bunch of bodies on the battlefield, like Lingering Souls or 8-Whack. Those were the decks we were losing to. Do they have 2 cards? Yeah, they had Ulamog in their hand and the card that they cast. So it's definitely a cool idea. As far as how competitive it is, still not 100% sure, but you can definitely check out Connolly playing it if you want to see more of the deck in action. It feels like it has some good matchups and some not good matchups, but that's kind of the story of modern decks. There were definitely, when we played against the Lingering Souls decks and the 8-Whack decks, definitely a little rough that we just didn't have a way to get creatures off the battlefield and were kind of occasionally punished for it, but I mean, we do want all of our cards to be blue for pitching to Disrupting Shoal, and blue just isn't really a removal color, so I don't know. Definitely a unique and fun deck, though, and it's cool to see. I wrote an article on the website, if you haven't seen it yet, about all the modern cards that are showing up from War of the Spark, or War of the Spark cards that are showing up in Modern, and there are a lot of them. Momir. All right. Okay, we can wrap up with a game of Momir. We haven't played Momir in a while, so if you would like to play a game of Momir, send me a challenge and I will accept it. And we'll do a game of Momir on the way out the door today. So, assuming someone actually challenges me, last time, I don't know, maybe no one plays Magic Online anymore. Last time we tried to do Momir and no one challenged for like 20 minutes. So I feel like, how many of you actually still play Magic Online? Do any of you? Thank you, JubCT. I have no clue on what M20 will be like. Okay, Vermin's still in the Moto camp, so we got some. Oh no, you're good, Jay Zoller. We don't play enough Momir to really make it worth it anymore. Like, it's nice when we do it, but now that we do a lot more arena mixed in with Magic Online, we don't have. Before we were using it constantly, and it was really cool, but it seems like now we would only use it infrequently. I exclusively play MTGO Arena is not for me. Yeah, I mean, I still play. I play both. Momir is, yeah, way better with the full card pool. Garrick and Corset 2020. Well, we know Garrick is coming back eventually. It could be Corset 2020. So Momir, you've probably maybe seen it on Magic Arena. It is a pretty random, fun format, and you never know what's gonna happen. That's for sure. Yeah, it kind of looks cool. Maybe that's like will be next year's Mythic Edition. Planeswalker wavy down to the bottom, stretched out a little bit, text over the face. Yeah, we're just doing some we're just doing some Momir to wrap things up as soon as we get a challenge. Oh, Shoal is in there. It's just off screen because it's an X spell, but it's in there. It's in there. Marrow confirm Garrick in 2020. I hadn't heard that. That is sweet though. So if you want to do Momir, send me a challenge. Otherwise, if we don't have any challenges, then I assume all right. Tawnos sneaking in with the Momir challenge. Jensadef, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Tawnos holds the record for most stream subs given away, I think. Like 800 or something. And now he gets some Momir action. So if you are not familiar with Momir, Momir is a pretty awesomely random format. Oh boy, can I figure out a way to do this and still have chat? Let's see. It is a pretty awesomely random format. Basically, your deck is 100% lands, and you have this Momir avatar. So you start at 24 life, and then each turn, if you choose to, you can pay X, discard a card, and you get a token that's a copy of a creature of that converted mana cost. So basically, we are going to play our land number 3. We are going to pay 3 mana. We are going to activate Momir, and this will give us a random 3-drop creature from Magic's history. We have to discard a card to do it, by the way, from our hand. So let's see what we get. Bells and Lock kills you. Does not happen as much in the full card pool. Bilgart Brute. Yeah. 3-2 Menace. I guess I could chip in for some damage. Yeah, Bells and Lock can Phage. Leveler also kills you. So there's a pretty reasonable list of creatures that will just straight up kill you. A handful. Alright. Inspiring Cleric. Boy, so far this is pretty much the same as Arena Momir. We're all standard so far. We haven't got any crazy old creatures. Why am I drawing so many islands? Where's my mountains? Alright, so let's make a 4-drop. See what we get. Countryside Crusher. That's on the kill you list. Oh my god, that's insane. Argothian Elder is about as good as it gets. Untap 2 lands. Ramp is insane in Momir. This means we're going to be way ahead starting next turn. Pound it. 4-drop. Incoming, I assume. So we're going to be up to 7 mana? That's Phage mana. We could just die to Phage next turn. Not impossible. Vote it. Nylea's. Alright, Tawnos is playing his life gain deck over there. Missing is a Johnny's Pride mate. A little bit of a slow draw from Life Gain Tribal. Gains life equal to Devotion of Green when it comes into play. Yeah, Elder seems absolutely insane in Momir. So we get to tap 2 lands, untap 2 lands. Make a 7-drop. Not Phage. Ooh. Oh. This is a bad primordial. Reanimates a creature. I mean, I guess it's still a big menacer, but it's not actually that helpful here. Or, not menace, intimidate. So it can get in some damage, as long as there's no black creatures or artifact creatures. This is Momir. We did our league with Pitch Blue, and now we're just wrapping up with a fun and friendly game of Momir. The randomest of Magic formats. Sir Shusher, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, my face is behind the chat. You're right. I should probably fix that. There we go. Fixed. Back on top of the chat. All right, let's make an 8-drop. See what happens. 8s are the best number in Momir. Battleground Geist. Yeah, it's fine. 3/3 flyer for 5 that pumps other flyers. Well, 8-drop incoming is... Alright. Towering Baloth. Got some interesting art, but not a great 8. Yeah, Elder is pretty insane. +2 mana every turn is just ridiculous. So that is Mojo Stow, Joyra, Momir, and what's the last one? The giant that does stuff with equipment. But yeah, in that one you can do spells, creatures, or equipment in a similar manner. And I guess we got to do it this way. Tap, untap. Make an 8 again. Brine Elemental used to be a piece of a pretty interesting lock. Alright. Well, discard an island. We get... Oh, Hellkite Overseer. That is a pretty good flyer. 8/8 fly, trample, haste, regenerate, etc., etc. Sorry, Jace. A challenge has been received already. Yeah, Stone Hero Giant. Thank you. I don't know why I spaced on Stone Hero Giant's name. Well, alright, Taunos. Gonna need something pretty sweet here. To get out from under the Hellkite Overlord. Phone it. Kravek, it's good, but not get out from under Hellkite Overlord good. This is Momir, the randomest of Magic formats. Basically, you get random creatures each turn. Good game, Taunos. Good game. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm down with finishing it, Taunos, if you're still around. Might as well. Momir is really fun. It's pretty cheap, because you just need lands in the avatar. It's also on Arena, although I don't find it as fun on Arena, because for me, part of what you should probably not mull, Taunos. Part of what I enjoy about Momir is finding just the old, horrible creatures. And that's part of the joy of the format, is finding these cards that you just never see anywhere else. And Arena, because it doesn't have the full card pool, doesn't really have that. Alright, Shambling Ghoul. Alright. Well, that's a magic card. Well, let's make a 2. We get something better than Shambling Ghoul. Bramble Snap. Tap an untapped creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It was like a limited payoff for the Eldrazi Scion token, I think. I would rather not have islands, actually. Oh my goodness. Oh, all of the creatures in Momir are technically tokens. Oh. That's unbeatable. I don't know what we do about. I mean, I guess we just make stuff, but I don't think there's any way we could beat a Dogged Hunter. Oh, Yeah, that is like Ultra Bomb. That's just tap to kill anything. I mean, it's basically game. Could hit something with Hexproof. Could hit like a Ravenous Chupacabra or something to kill it back. But there are pretty limited outs. Double Strike, Energy. Well, yeah, it's a clock. Now, this game might be over pretty quick. We might be on to game 3. We're going to need to get really lucky. Chupacabra. Come on, Chupacabra. Chupacabra? Oh. Angel of Jubilation would be sweet, but dies to Dogged Hunter. Necrotal would work. At 5 mana, we get Shriekmaw. We could hit a Shriekmaw, maybe. At 3, we could have hit Flicker Wisp. Ooh. Something puts a -1/-1 counter on something, like Banewhip Punisher. So there are some amount of outs. Pro-White, Hexproof. There are a few things, but not that many. Vote it. 5 mana to go with the Dogged Hunter. Bounce would do it. Lavinia would do it. So there are a few things. 5-drop. Sphinx's Disciple. Oh. Draws cards. Double Strike. It's a pretty fast clock. We're actually dead in like another turn. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I guess we're not technically dead in one turn, but pretty close. Yeah, Dogged Hunter. Seems like a good one. The Moss Monster cannot outlive the Dogged Hunter. Today's budget magic is in standard, although I'm working on a modern one for next week. So next week's budget magic, I believe, will be modern if things go according to plan. Six mana. Haha. Kills itself. Well, we get to make one more creature. And then we die. And now, I don't even know. Is there anything that saves us at 6 mana? Is it? I don't think there is. I'm not sure there's anything that does it here. Hey, welcome, Agent of Amity. How are you? Well, let's make a 6. See what happens. Yeah. Landfall. Nah, whatever that is, it doesn't do it. Well, we learned that Dogged Hunter, pretty good in Momir. Ooh, 5 for Massacre Girl. Yeah, maybe we should have went for 5. There might be something. There's not too many Wraths at the lower converted mana cost, but Massacre Girl is a good one. Pitch Blue, our record wasn't good, but we had some cool wins, and we played some probably not ideal matchups for the deck. It seems like it doesn't do well against decks that can flood the board with early game creatures. And we played a lot of Goblin Guide decks and a lot of Lingering Souls decks. So, still sweet though. How do you like the deck? I think it's really cool. It feels like the margins are very narrow and it probably has some bad matchups, but the lock is really cool, and in some matchups it's probably absurdly good. I feel like we just didn't play the absurdly good ones. Ooh, Skullbriar. Ugh. Alright. Well, I'm going to start getting in damage. Growing itself. I guess we should be able to shut it down next turn. Yeah. Take 1. Skullbriar grows. Well, let's make it 3. As long as it's big enough to block Skullbriar, we'll be happy. It is, it's not technically. It's 24 life because Momir says the avatar itself, and you can actually get these in paper. These Vanguards were printed back in the 90s, so there are paper versions of them. But you start 4+ life because that's what the avatar tells you to do. There's actually a whole series of them. Ugh, Thornwing Fairy. Well, let's block with Duskwatch Imp if there's an attack. Alright, no attack. That makes sense. Well, let's make a 4-drop. Something bigger than 1 toughness, please. Yeah, that's bigger than 4 toughness. Get in. Hit our opponent. This card never really saw play. 4/4 Vigilance for 4 can move creatures around, or tokens around, and just, I don't think I ever saw that see play in Standard. It doesn't sound that bad. What happens to a creature with Populate in Momir? It's very good, because everything's a token. Populate's kind of like how Dogged Hunter was, where it was just absolutely wrecking us. Populate is similar, but in a positive way. If you hit like a Trostani or something... Actually, Trostani might say non-token. But Populate is very good. If you can populate, it's very powerful because everything's a token. 5 mana. Yeah, it kills our flyer. This, look at the top X cards of your library. Where X is a number in your hand, put them back in any order. Alright, Thanos. Do you have an Okun to go with Zender Split? At the beginning of combat on your turn, flip a coin until you lose a flip. Whenever a player wins a coin flip, double its power and toughness until end of turn. Alright, heads. Loses. No attacks. Well, I mean, this could get big eventually. Oh, what happened, Thanos? You didn't find a Oaken? Oh, Zender Split. You didn't find a Zender Split. This is Oaken. Frenetic Ogre. Discard a card at random. Gets +3/+0. Boy, that is a rough 5-drop. You have to discard it, pay a mana, and discard a card at random, and it becomes a 5/5 for 5, or a 5/3 for 5. I don't know. A 5/3 for 5 wouldn't see play now. Boy, that is bad. And that was an uncommon. That's about as bad as it gets. Alright, let's make a 6-drop. Ooh, Mikaeus. Unfortunately, since everything are tokens, its ability isn't that good. But our opponent can't attack us with... Oh, we cannot win a flip. Can't attack us with humans very well. Although, no humans. I guess it's a 5/5 Intimidate. That's something. That's growing our other creatures. Alright, Mikaeus is fine. Ping! Yeah, the reanimation part, undying part doesn't work, but it's still a fine creature. Narset would probably be best in a deck with Bridge. Ooh. That would be interesting. Narset, Teferi's Puzzle Box. Oh, please no life gain. Felidar Sovereign. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, Momir. Yeah, exactly. That's so bad. 5/3 hexproof at common. This is a 2/3. And you gotta discard a card and pay mana to make it a 5/3. And no hexproof. Ooh. I do like Graza. Grazazol. 6/6 flyer. That's a card. Oh, win a flip? Heads. Okay. Oh, and then we lost. All right. Well, let's get in. When it deals damage, this seems like a good commander card. I feel like I say this every time. Flying Haste, when a creature dealt damage by it dies, get a counter on it. When it deals damage to a player, draw a card. That doesn't seem bad. I mean, I guess it's a lot of mana, but that seems like a pretty decent commander card. Standard isn't... Is it Pump? Ooh, let me see, Dark Horse. Is it Blow 'em Up? Beamsplitter Mage is pretty spicy. Dreadhorn Arcanist. That looks like a fun deck. Opponent, 7. Jet it. Yep. It's a 5/5 for 7. Thanos is getting all the All the really overcosted old cards. And our cards have just been a little bit better by random. They're not great or insane, but they're fine. I'm tired of flipping coins. Actually, let's keep it. You never know when we'll... Why can't we block? Yeah, block like that. You never know when we'll randomly flip into, like, 1,000 power or something. So we can't really just let it go. Yeah, got good flavor, cool character, but boy, it's not a good Magic card. That is the story of Legends. Alright, so we're going to lose our Mikaeus to that Thorn Wing Fairies. Maybe that was too greedy. Play a land, make an 8-drop. Discard a Plains, and... something good? Verdant Force isn't bad. New art, Verdant Force. Alright, let's do some Oaken flipping. Heads. Lost. We're not very good at winning coin flips. That's one thing that's been traditional across every format we play. Well, we'll keep drawing Graza cards, though. Pass the turn. Cannot win coin flips. That's just not in my wheelhouse. Momir is so hard to play. I never know half the cards. Yeah, that is true. But that's like, for me, that's part of the fun. Just seeing these really horrible old cards. Like, just, where else are you ever going to see Frenetic Ogre? Why else would you even know that was a Magic card? Or Deep Spawn. I guess Deep Spawn isn't Frenetic Ogre bad, but still. You see the crazy, that's a huge lobster. Why is there just a huge lobster? What was going on back in the world of Fallen Empires that this was a Magic card? Why? Why does it mill itself? There's so many unanswered questions. Oh, sorry, Tellin. We decided to wrap up with a game of Momir after doing our league with Pitch Blue to just wrap up the stream. It's sort of a tradition. If we got a few extra minutes, try to... Deep spawns for everyone. So Pitch Blue... I'm going to stop picking heads. Well, bad time for that. Pitch Blue was... fun. I don't think we hit ideal matchups, so our record ended up being not good. We played a lot of pretty aggressive creature decks, which seemed like the hardest matchups. Why are there two deep spawns? Like, these are the cards you just don't get on the arena version of Momir. The arena version is fine, but where else are you going to see Jedit and have temporary zone bugs holding cards over the screen for no reason and all that good stuff? Well, we might just get there with Garza. Garza seems pretty decent. 6/6 tramp. Alright, let's just get rid of these deep spawns. Alright, deep spawns down. Hey, what's up, X-Rollfinger? How are you? Ezekiel QC. Oh, God. Ezekiel QC, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, there's Terrestodon. Interesting choice, because if you just pull up all the lands, that's a lot of damage coming back. Oh, please not Scornful Egotist. And we've been making extra land drops, so it's not as painful as it looks. 5, 6. Yeah, so we still will get to 8 drops before too long. Make a Verdant Force token. Play a Swamp. Make a 7. I mean, we could get Phaged. Maybe that was the plan. Get us to Phage mana. 7 drop. Enormous Bailoff. I mean, it's a 7/7 for 7. We've won 1 flip. Come on, Oaken. Give us a couple flips. We've won like 1 out of 6, I think. Okay. Flip. Up to a 6/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just get in. I think we win eventually because we have this Verdant Force that we're just going to be able to go wide. Pass the turn. Ooh, let me see, Northup. Tano's going to see if he can phage himself on the way out the door. Go out the honorable phage way. I like the Esper deck. Kind of like an Esper Flash deck. That looks sweet. Almost as bad. Wormfang Manta, when it enters the battlefield, skip your next turn. Oh, and that is the game. Good game, Tanos. Thank you so much for the badge. Thank you. Oh, lordy. Lordy. Well, that's Momir. That was Pitch Blue. That was our stream for today. We're actually wrapping up for today, Lydia. Lydia. But the good news is we'll be back tomorrow with another stream, nighttime stream, Tuesday, 6 Eastern. So 24 hours from now, roughly, we will be back playing some more jank, maybe winning some more. So anyway, everyone, I think reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube. If you missed anything, you can check it out there. Normal YouTube. That's where you can find all the series against odds coming up. Budget Magic tonight. Tons of stuff going up on there. One more reminder that the sponsor of our stream today is Card Kingdom, and Card Kingdom sells all the latest Magic cards. You can get War of the Spark now. They will have Modern Horizons soon during spoiler season, which starts next week. So thank you to them for supporting the stream, and most importantly, thank you to all of you. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I love you all. It's always fun to hang out, play some jank, be back tomorrow to do some more of it. So until then, have a wonderful night, and yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow.